the TSA is considering new scanners for carry-on bags. The machines produce 3D images similar to CAT scans.
Computed tomography provides a 3D image as opposed to the 2D image they're used to seeing, and it provides a much more clear image for the officers to interpret what they're seeing and decide whether there's anything in there that needs to be further inspected.
TSA has been working with airlines and manufacturers to bring CT to the checkpoint.
The machines can detect explosives in laptops, liquids, and gels, which means the days of having to take things out of your carry-on bag could be numbered.
TSA and Amtrak coming together to test some technology.
The scanning system is designed to spot hidden explosives and suicide vests.
And the equipment is now being tested in Los Angeles, but it has been tried at major rail hubs all over the country.
Flying out of Indianapolis International Airport is about to get safer and quicker.
It can speed up the process. We have been testing this equipment, and it's been working within 12 seconds or less.
The system checks the passenger credentials to electronic databases, including airline ticketing records and secure flight watch lists. The system excels at detecting fake identification.
At the Punta Gorda Airport,
the Roanoke Blacksburg Regional Airport,
Capital Region International Airport.
TSA is offering a pre-check enrollment event beginning today at the airport in Sarasota.
Southwest and JetBlue are announcing incentives for their frequent flyers to sign up for TSA PreCheck.
TSA has added 11 airlines to the TSA PreCheck family, increasing the percentage of PreCheck carriers from 90% to 95% and counting.
The next time you fly out of Buffalo Niagara International, be prepared to do things a little differently when you're going through the security checkpoint.
The goal is to remove objects that can obscure weapons. As a result, X-ray officers receive cleaner, less cluttered images, making it easier to spot items of concern in an effort to increase public safety.
To protect against terrorism, the Department of Homeland Security's new screening guidelines will affect more than 300,000 passengers daily flying into the U.S. from overseas.
It is time that we raise the global baseline of aviation security.
We look at intelligence all the time to make sure that we're ahead of the threat that's out there. And we saw some trends developing in those countries, and we thought it was prudent to put some additional measures in place.
The Transportation Security Administration and United Airlines unveiled the final phase of their automated screening lanes.
This new system made it a lot faster for us to get through the line, and it also made things a lot more fun.
If you can save a few seconds on every passenger, well, that starts equating to minutes and hours. That's what the automation of a system like this can do.
It improves safety and security, and it also improves customer service.
Customer experience is going to improve, and the safety and efficiency and the effectiveness of the TSA is also going to improve. It's a win-win situation.
TSA will test out new technology.
The idea is that passengers will be able to verify their identity with just the wave of a hand, replacing boarding passes with fingerprints.
It eliminates the errors that could occur, and it streamlines the process, enhancing the throughput for our customers.
And that's one more way the TSA can help the traveling public. TSA released a new mobile application that brings TSA employees news that is important to them right at their fingertips. This app is intended to improve communications across TSA and make it easy and convenient for TSA employees to access TSA news and information. The TSA News app allows headquarters and field leadership to connect directly to their employees, unlike ever before.
Hurricane Irma,
Hurricane Harvey,
Hurricane Maria slamming into the island, and as you heard, one official saying the island is destroyed.
This week has become the deadliest week for the California wildfires in the state's history.
In 2017, FEMA deployed its surge capacity force in waves. Over 4,000 volunteers from 36 different government agencies responded to the call. The Transportation Security Administration had the second highest deployment with 889 volunteers nationwide.
We're on the air to report a situation unfolding right now at the airport in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where there has been a shooting.
I saw passengers running from around the corridor. That's when I knew it was time to go down and notify everyone else.
One grateful passenger returned to the airport to personally thank TSO Nancy Medeiros for her help during the incident. Medeiros saw the passenger and her baby on the concourse and selflessly guided her and others to the tarmac.
It was just a lot of mass chaos and panic. I met this one young lady with a learning disability, and I spoke to the young lady's mother, and I promised her that I would take care of her daughter.
His heroic actions were above and beyond the call of duty.
More than a dozen TSA employees went above and beyond the call of duty, risking their lives to guide passengers to safety.
A smoking backpack is quickly contained outside of Orlando International Airport thanks to the quick action of a Transportation Security Administration officer. On Friday, TSA says Ricardo Perez swooped in and ran the bag away from travelers.
We don't know if there's a bad guy out here or not until they come through the screening process. So every day, everybody here in a blue shirt risks their lives.